Hi guys, thank you for coming to my channel, Heavenly Star Tarot. I'm going to be doing my Libras today. This is going to be for July, mid-month 2021. It's going to be a general reading. It can apply to your sun, moon, rising, and or Venus. Energies go back and forth. That means sometimes it's you, sometimes it's them. Cross watchers, most of the time, them is you. Okay, let's do this, my Libras. I call love and light, angels, spirit guides, higher self, all that is divine and heavenly. Please help me give my Libras the perfect message that is intended for them to receive, that will help them, guide them, show them on their true life purpose. Are you upset? Are you sad? Did somebody break your heart? What's going on? Okay, my Libras, let's see. I'm going to do a mini Celtic for you guys. I'm using this deck. This is called the Arcanum Tarot, clarifying with the Rider deck traditional, giving you some oracle cards towards the end. Gonna have you ask me a question after you see what you see, hear what you hear, and we will see if we can give you, or whoever gives it to you, a better answer to your question. Now, what was I getting for you guys? Okay, they wanted me to tell you this specifically. Trust that you have success, and that's exactly what you manifest. Okay? Others of you. Oh, some of you guys are, I guess, going through some kind of hardship, or there's that fear of hardship. So, also, whatever this hardship is, or this unexpected hardship that you have dealt with, or might be, or feeling that you're in, this is actually kind of like a blessing in disguise, because it's going to help you towards, believe it or not, your life purpose. You're going to get epiphanies, realizations, volunteering and helping those that are less fortunate, even though you might feel that you are the less fortunate. Who the heck is going to help you, right? Well, actually, by doing this brings you rewards of enlightenment. Like, you're going to see signs, you're going to realize things that you wouldn't have realized, or epiphanies, unless you were in that situation. You know, volunteering, helping those that need help. Okay? So you guys are upset, or maybe a bit, down because of someone ghosting you, or you had to ghost them, block them. Something about manipulation, deception, past energy, hopefully, right? But then in the future, I'm not a fortune teller, but the energy coming towards you is what I kind of saw, was that the only one that's actually being manipulative, and you probably don't want to hear this, but hey, is you manipulating yourselves, your thoughts, believing that you're not strong enough when you freaking are. You are stronger than you know. Watch. Let's do this. First card, dealing with the situation, the main issue. Like, what's going on? What's the issue? You or them, right? See, you already got a gift right here. This is a gift. You have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. A brand new beginning. That spark that you needed. You wonder where you're going to get that spark? Where's it going to come from? It's coming. This is passion. This is desire, motivation, inspiration. That's the situation. Apparently, I'm a rapper now. So, a percentage of you guys are really dreaming, wanting some kind of resurrection of something. Maybe a resurrecting of a way you were at one point, that you felt that that's how you were successful. Like, how come I can't be that way anymore? Why can't I just jump out of bed and, have amazing energy? What's up with all this fatigue and lack of motivation? There's a reason. Only you know it. Your divine knows it. but you're going to realize why. Also, something about why are my relationships so short-lived? Because that was not the one for you, or you had to go through that relationship experience so that you can learn from it, and then that gives you more power, gives you more to work with towards this next relationship and next relationship, until you have picked up, all the nooks and crannies necessary to make the upcoming one everlasting, right? Others of you, this talks about starting something, launching something, business. Let's get more. Your challenge, my Libras. You want to pop out? Okay, I'm going to grab you. Oh, look at that. You have the Page of Cups. Oh, opening up your heart. Is that the challenge? Others apologizing. Wondering if they're going to apologize. This is an offer. Offering that cup of love. Right? Opening your heart to the possibility of anyone else making you feel the same way. Not the same, it shouldn't be the same, but you know what I mean. Also, the challenge is not to expect everyone that comes through and is nice and kind that they want something from you. Because apparently you guys are expecting a fish, right? You might, if depending on your situation, you might need that fish. Yeah, okay. Beneath the surface, this is subconsciously. You might know about it, might not. Might come in your dreams. Wondering why you're dreaming about that. Hope you're not dreaming about this. This is all about fighting. You have the Five of Wands. It's a struggle. A constant tug and a war. There's a need to change the way that you act, react, or don't act. It seems like you might be getting little dreams, if you remember them. If you want to remember your dreams, make it the intention to remember your dreams before you go to sleep. You're getting little clues there, like why certain things didn't work out. Maybe you didn't know you were being this way, or they didn't know this. But just kind of that acknowledgement of, oh, maybe I did jump too quick on that bandwagon, or, a little bit of jealousy here. Listening to others, what they got to say before getting the whole story. Or that's what they are doing. Not getting the whole story. Apparently it's a challenge. Kind of thinking that it's too good to be true to achieve this dream. It's just too hard. Too much back and forth. Now, your recent past. Look at that. The Nine of Cups, my Libras. This is wishes coming through. Beautiful. I love it. Ultimate emotional, just happy, being happy. Some of you might be a bit disappointed in some kind of exercise regimen or plan that you might have started, and that the diet, it didn't go through as the way you wanted. But even a dream, what is this? You thought this is what you wanted. It seems like you guys are not realizing that you actually are getting your dreams. They're not coming the way you thought or in the order. I think it's more the order. The order isn't the same. But if you really think past, when you really wanted something, wanted to manifest something, really cared about something, it comes through. But maybe it's so far in between, too long in between, that you tend to forget. But those things have happened and will continue to happen. So it's all about that gratitude. Others, you're coming in at this time with this energy of accomplishing those goals. What is it that I've always wanted to do? I'm going to do this now. Using those hardships, those hard times to help you be stronger and accomplish more, endure more even. I'm not saying you're going to endure all this horrible stuff. Just see why you went through what you went through. It's going to help you now even more than it would have before. Okay. Crowning energy. This is what you're constantly thinking about. It's always on your mind. Money. You have the Four of Pentacles. This is holding on to something, someone very, very carefully, too tightly, but a bit stingy. Stingy with your money, stingy with your emotions. It feels more like kind of keeping a lot to yourself, not wanting to let others know what you're feeling, what you're thinking about, whether it's for fear of judgment or you just don't want them all up in your business. They might use that information, to use this gossip, to gossip. But the majority, it seems like it's more of, okay, to get my dream, to start this thing, I'm going to really save my money. I'm going to work hard, save my money, my head down, focus. Just laser focus is necessary. That's fine, but don't forget to have fun. Enjoy your time too, right? Enjoy your time here as a human being. Don't, if you can't trust people around you, seek help elsewhere. There's groups, there's online stuff, there's, that volunteering place. Nonprofits like that. A lot of those people, I don't know. It just seems like you would be on the same page with a lot of those type of energies. And this helps in the gratitude and then really appreciating the now type thing. And I'm not saying you don't appreciate. I'm just trying to tell you that this would really help. Near future, the energy, person, place, or situation coming towards you in the near future is the Nine of Wands, upright. So there's a tendency to still be, guarded, putting those walls up. This is that wounded warrior. It's like, I just been through so much. And when am I going to get to the end? It's always something. The good thing about that 9 is that you're right there next to the 10. It's about to be over. It's that particular situation. Others are kind of going to see others' perspective and realize, like, dang, my life is actually freaking amazing in comparison. Like, wow, thank you. But ultimately, the hard work is going to pay off. You're right there. Don't give up before you get your blessing. Don't give up before you get to that finish line. If you want to take a knee and rest for a second, that's fine. Perfectly fine. Take some me time, heal, do something for you. It's okay. It's all good. Yeah. Oh, my Libras. Do you see this? The Ace of Cups. Beautiful. Another gift. So you have the Ace of Wands. Now you have this Ace of Cups. This is a gift of love. Love. Whether it's actually a romantic love. Look, here's that 9 of Cups. And here's that other cup. That's your 10. Ultimate bliss, joy, all this. Happy home, happy relationships, harmony, all that you wished for. You're wishing for this 9, you're going to get this 10. See your worth. See your worth. You bring much value to the world. Don't belittle yourself or belittle others some of those low vibration Libras. Just saying. Appreciation is very key. Compassion is very key. You guys are all about the balance, right? So I think the balance has been off a little bit, and that has affected you. So there's something in regards to a reinventing energy coming in, a shift that is helping you see why there's an imbalance, because there's another part. You're not just that you thought. You could have lost a job or done something for a long time. You represented that as being you. Let's say, for example, you used to teach, or you used to be in the medical field, or whatever you thought was your dream. And then when you had it, then not loving it the same way. Well, that was good for that time, but now there's a reinventing vibe coming in, because now there's a different direction that's coming towards you. That is for this next phase in your life. Others, this is actually a new addition to the family, a baby. Beautiful, congratulations. And that might be a little bit, new parent, not even new, just being a parent in general can be stressful, right? So then it's like, how am I gonna provide for them? How am I gonna, when it could have been you by yourself for a while, it's fine when you feel like you only have to take care of you, but when there's other mouths to feed, or other obligations or responsibilities that could have just been dropped upon you, that might feel like, not a good thing at the moment. I'm not saying for the babies, yeah, I know what I mean. It's a blessing in disguise, I guess I could say. A new, beautiful, loving connection is coming in. Some of you guys, this is connecting with you. That star player, being your own, being that MVP, or acknowledging that you are the most valuable person. And that's okay to love that, And when everyone sees how much you love you, then they love you too. Calling in what you are, law of attraction, all that. Now we're clarified. They got their eyes on you. You're not forgotten. You are not forgotten. Ace of Wands. Too many. I have to talk a little bit low. My apologies, because it's like 4 in the morning where I'm at. People, I guess, they sleep at this time. This is when I'm up. Whoa. See? Look at that. The moon. Why are you trying to knock out your dream over here? The Ace of Wands is clarified by the moon. Upright. This is that fear of the unknown. What's on the other side? What's that hidden that I don't see? You could be dealing with a Cancer or a Pisces, or you have this in your chart. Maybe it's your moon. I don't know your natal chart. But this is facing your fears and acknowledging or realizing that really all you need is to start. Get it going. It'll, as you go along, more things will come in to complete that puzzle. Like feeling like I'm missing something. I can't start without this. I can't do it. Start it, and then as you go along, you're going to see, okay, I need this, and then it'll come to you. It'll come to you and get it going. Now, intuition, trusting your intuition. That I feel like that was a bit of that imbalance, because maybe before you kind of thought you were trusting your intuition, and then you did whatever you did, and that wasn't it. So it's like, so I was wrong. So how can I trust my intuition from now on? Well, that was still necessary for you to do that. It actually is going to just help you be more perceptive and more keen to do what feels right in the beginning, and not do the back and forth and try to just be, it seems like it's trying to be neutral and not trying to get that side mad, not trying to get that side right, and just trying to be, you know, in the middle. But that hasn't really been working on, because then both sides end up being mad. So pick a side and stick with it. Just pick a side. I feel like both sides are good because you are having the confidence. It's all about confidence, assertiveness, right? Put yourself out there. Page of Cups. Everybody's getting that age difference thing. The age difference. The difference of personalities. I feel like opposites would attract here. Doesn't matter what, you know, the struggle is, or you've been told is not the way it's supposed to be. Page of Cups is clarified by the 8 of Pentacles in reverse. This is a lack of effort, not working. Whatever wasn't working for that reason, so you can reinvent it, you know, do it a little bit different. You try to put yourself out there, you try to be a little bit vulnerable or express yourself in a certain way or do things differently, and it didn't work. So then now it's the fear. You might have started to you know, start like a channel, you didn't get the views, so it's like, oh, it's not gonna work for me, didn't work. Well, just tweak it a little bit. And it's also about the time. It's also about the time. So don't be afraid. If it didn't, whatever this wasn't what you dreamed of, it's heading towards your dream, believe it or not. 5 of Wands, they want to give you 2. Okay. 3 of Swords in reverse. I like this. You know why? Because this is healing. Healing. For some, it actually has to do with health issues, diet type thing, something you were trying to do to, you know, get healthier. Maybe you need a second opinion. It's been hard. Can't get over that hump. Well, this is healing. Struggling with whatever that is, you're gonna get out of it. Depression, also mental health issues. You're on the right path. It's okay. It doesn't happen overnight. It's a process, and I know that sucks because sometimes it takes forever. But once you believe in it, remember, trust that you'll have success, and that's exactly what you manifest. I like it. Others, if it's that situation with a person, been very hard to let that heartbreak go, or what they did, that's been a struggle. Time to release it. Just let it go, so you can allow for this cup to come in, this newness, this true love, the one you're supposed to be with now. Avoid the disaster, apparently. Some of you guys are just trying to, in general, avoid a disaster. Like, I'm not even going to try, because what if it's a disaster? So you kind of have to try, unless you definitely know, yeah, that's the devil, that's toxic, that's not going to work. I've tried already to put myself out there. I tweaked it already. So I'm not just, you know, let's just X that out, but be open to other avenues and be confident that there's something better for you. That didn't work because it didn't work, but don't give up. What is this? Oh, wait, we're over here. The 9 of Cups is clarified by the Sun in reverse. Leo, Could be dealing with a Leo. Could be dealing with some children. The sun is always the best. Upside down or not. It's still happiness. But it seems like it's not the happiness that you expected. Right? For some. And that's because you don't have it all yet. Kind of thinking in that moon energy of, I don't know if the sun is going to show up on the other side, so I'm just going to stay over here and settle. It's a blessing in disguise. You can't get everything. They don't want to give you everything at once because then it'll be boring. You already know. You already know everything. What's the, you gotta, how do they say, enjoy the whole journey and all that. For others, I think that it feels like you were kind of making others people pleaser, pleasing everybody else, and no appreciation back. So then there's a bit of that not bitterness, just feeling like, look, I was nice, I was kind, I did everything in my power to help y'all, and you guys didn't even appreciate it. So I have no desire to help anymore, and that feels bad. Be kind to you. Be kind to yourself. Your creator, the universe, they see you. They see what you're doing. They're going to get you what you want. Just not before, or not in that way, or in that time. But it'll become more clear. I do feel like you got to talk to somebody, though. Talk to yourself. Your higher self. Meditation, okay. Hey, don't get mad. They want me to shuffle. Okay, who is they? Everybody has their own day. Four of Pentacles. This one popped out, and it popped out in reverse. Empress in reverse. This is your energy. And Taurus energy. Holding on to someone, something very tightly, because you feel like you can't create what it is you want to create. For some, this has to do with the way you were brought up. You were always told, save every penny, save it for a rainy day. But you don't really get to enjoy your everyday when you're just saving it. So it's okay to spend a little bit. Take care of yourself. The Empress is about self-love, goddess. Taking those beautiful bubble baths. You don't have to have all kinds of money to take a beautiful bubble bath or go to the park. Just do something nice for yourself. There's also that resentment thing where if you have kids, or it's a whole parent-child dynamic. They're blaming you for their life. You're blaming them for your life. I need to forgive them and understand it's your life, it's their life. You're responsible for your own actions. If that didn't grow, that didn't happen. Well, change it up a little bit. Others, it's holding on to a particular partner because you feel like, well, who's going to want me? I have so many kids, or I'm this much age, so I guess I got to settle with you and deal with you. Even though you might have been together at an early age, or obviously there was love there, soulmate, but have outgrown each other. Focus is different. Goals are different. So just because your parents told you got to stick with the same one forever, or you feel that as a parent you have to be there, and endure ridicule, what? Self-esteem. Somebody's messing with your self-esteem, making you feel like you can't do it on your own. Or they feel this is what you're doing. This is just what you're thinking, though. I can't create. I'm not as there's comparison. I'm not as creative as they are. Don't compare yourself. You're uniquely unique. Uniquely unique. Here we go with the 5 again. Over here. What you're thinking in your subconscious. So unconsciously, you might tend to manifest or let others get to you as to you can't do it. 5 of Wands upright. Constant struggle. Arguments. Back and forth. Pettiness. Jealousy. What else we're going to say? There's a need to change the way that you act or react to whatever this is. If there's a lot of people that are just toxic and making you feel horrible when you are around them, figure out a way to not be there just to please them, because they're not going to be happy. If it's family, I know we have to be around family. Take a break. Take a me day. Rejuvenate batteries, right? Recharge your batteries. And then at least you, a caregiver, I feel that caregiver energy. Might be dealing with someone who has mental health situation going on, or their life is just so hectic and it tends to drain you. They love your energy, so they take. So at this time, maybe it's just not possible to just start a new life. It never really is, all right? But just take some days to yourself to recuperate, heal, and know that your good deeds are not seen. Does that make sense? Oh, look at this. I like this. 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. A long time coming. It seems like a distant memory. Like, when is that ship ever gonna come? I've been this shore forever. A lot of delays. Delays are necessary sometimes. Sometimes delays are there so that you can avoid the disaster. There's the behind the scenes things happening. You are not God, right? You can't see the whole picture. You can't see this coming up. So then be upset. Like, why is there traffic? Why didn't that happen? This was done on purpose to avoid what the Creator saw coming towards you. It actually was a blessing in disguise. It was also, for others, a way for you to retweak, reassess your situation, and with what came to you, make better judgment calls, get better, attract different vibrations, get in higher vibrations, and realize that, or see that you can have it on. You deserve love. You are freaking lovable. Okay? 4 of Cups. You don't have to settle. You don't have to settle. Trust your intuition. Trust it. That first feeling. This cup has been in reverse. Feeling like it's going to be empty promises. It won't always be the same. And even if it is, I bet you from that particular situation, you still learn something. You're just adding it to your arsenal. Okay, so now, bored with the same thing, do something different. Now I'm going to give you a butterfly oracle card for some extra insight into your situation. Moving. This actually, the 3 of Wands is also about moving. It's kind of like, that's always hard, right? To have to leave the country in order to get away from this situation, unhealthiness, toxic. It's like you got to leave the country or leave the city or leave the job. Kind of we're already used to a certain thing, settled. Well, it might be a time to move. Move. I'll read that in a second. But now, my Libras, let me have you ask me a question. After seeing what you've seen, hearing what you heard, what would you like to know? Okay. This is from the divine, your creator, your higher self, whoever it is that you believe in, yourself. You have your question? Your answer is right there. Communicate clearly. Apparently, they don't understand what the heck you're talking about. You're very misunderstood, so find a different way to explain it. Relate. I feel like some people get upset or triggered real easily, so it's hard to communicate, and you just stop altogether. Like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep it to myself with this Four of Pentacles. Last time I tried, you were all up in my face and you accused me of this and that. So I'm gonna just keep it to myself. Believe what you want to believe, but then there's that tension. So put it in a way, I would describe it like, teenagers or little kids. There we go, a little kid, a baby, a toddler, one that can talk, obviously. They don't understand the way you're saying things, and they might get frustrated and do the totally opposite. So bring it to them in a way that they can understand, where you can relate. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna give you another one. So give you another one. Fine. Give you another one. Don't stop. Get it? Get it. Don't stop. You're right there, next to that finish line. Let me read this for you, my Libras. By the way, if you want your own personal private reading, my information is down below in the description box. And if you would like to donate to my channel, that would be much, much appreciated. That is down below as well. Now let me read this to you for those of you that stuck around to hear the rest. Uno momento. This card indicates that you are moving or just moved into a new home. This is a huge change affecting every part of your life. On the one hand, it is a wonderful way to clear the energy and start anew. And the other hand, the upheaval can be very disruptive. This card acknowledges how much your current or impending moves affects you. With this relocation, self-care becomes even more important. Told you about that. Take time to rest instead of rushing to get everything immediately completed. Keep up your normal routines of exercise and healthful eating. You need your strength and energy for this move and during the adjustment period as well. Self-care also includes exploring your new neighborhood and making new friends. This could be changing in your workplace, redecorating or remodeling, a second home or vacation. Ooh, nice. Moving your body through a new exercise program, or an emotionally moving experience. There you go, my Libras. Yours is extra long because I'm using a different phone. So there you go. And leave me in the comments, what is all this about? I'm interested. KK. Thank you. Bye.